just received this replacement parcel. It's come from Minidisc. So it's come in this cardboard box. Exactly, well, very similar to my original when I purchased the new one. So I'm just gonna open it up. So my original one that I received, I had both Bluetooth failure, Wi-Fi failure, and then SD card eject failure. I reached out to Minidisc, showed them detailed videos of each of the failure points for the unit. They requested I send it back. So I sent it back. I sent it back in the exact box like this from Minidisc with all of the manufacturer's box and whatnot, all those bits and stuff inside of it. Minidisc received it. They then confirmed each of the faults that I'd experienced. They told me that it would be 3 to 4 weeks and that they'd keep me updated as to the actual issues with the item and then getting them rectified. So I believe that they were major faults. I even had to go to a computer shop to get the SD card removed because it had some private and sensitive data on there which I did not want to send back the unit with. So I even reached out to the manufacturer as to what to do, and they said to pull the unit apart. I don't think that's reasonable to get an SD card out. So I had to go and incur further time to do this, to send back the faulty unit. So I'm just going to take out that piece of paper. Ooh. So I'm just taking out just the consignment note or whatever it makes. It's got my details. So that's come out. So I've then got this envelope which is in there, just inside this cardboard box, because I checked in with Minidisc after 4 weeks had passed and I heard nothing. I had a response back then saying that they'd follow it up. I requested that I have a new unit replaced to me because I believe the combination of all those issues, I believe they were hardware, was major fault. Because I went through the consumer rights, whatnot, that had been sent to me by Minidisc. They then wrote back saying pretty much no. They then followed up. I got a response after that 4 weeks, probably 2 days later, confirming that I was approved to get a new item issued to me. I confirmed that it would be a brand new item. They said yes. I then saw when the actual new item was sent from Minidisc to me that the actual picking slip or consignment note said that it was only the unit with the actual unit's case, whatnot. I then wrote back to Minidisc saying that, you know, you told me that I'd have a new unit. And it should have come with all the box. Minidisc wrote back to me saying that no, you sent it with no box, which is complete false misstatement. I sent the faulty unit back in the original Minidisc box. In the manufacturer's box, I sent detailed photos of me repackaging the faulty unit in the manufacturer's box with all the stuff in there closed up as well. And then in the box, I then sent them photos of it at Australia Post and then the actual Australia Post tracking number, whatnot. So that's complete false misstatement. So now I'm receiving the item back with, look at this, it's minimal package. This was flapping around in this box. So it's not secured by any means like it is in the OEM packaging from the manufacturer. So the bubble wrap on that is next to nothing. So the protection on that is, you know, nearly nothing. This has been flapping around in this box. As you can see, it's loose. And it's in a plastic sandwich bag. So that's in there. You can see that there's pretty much no padding. This wasn't sealed neither. So even if I put that together, and you just look, so in transit, that's going to be, you know, shaking around like this, and you can hear it, just no protection at all. So I question Minidisc why if this was a new unit, which they confirmed in an email that I would be receiving, why would they take it out of the manufacturer's packaging and keep that? Like, for what purpose would you do that? So it's in a sandwich bag. So I've got serious concerns that this is a new unit. They told me that it was. They told me that they had started the unit, they'd unboxed it to test it. Why you would do that from the manufacturer, I don't know. This bubble wrap, when it's from factory, would generally sit flat, so I believe that's been taken off. And it's just in this sleeve. So to get it out of the sleeve, let's have a look. So I think I'll be taking this to an electronics or computer place just so that I can get an independent opinion on this, because I question why, if this was a brand new unit, it would be taken out of the manufacturer's OEM packaging. Like, why would they keep that? And then just send me this. So I'm going to have a further look at this and then also reach out to Minidisc. You know, just trying to be reasonable about this, because I'd like a brand new unit sent to me in the factory box, sealed as they do come, and then I'll send this one back, because I think this experience that I've had, this is quite an expensive unit, has just been not fair. I'd say as a customer experience, it's just been, I've been treated absolutely terribly. I don't think this is fair or in line with purchasing a new unit that then receives major failure. And I just don't think it's acceptable. So yeah, I personally believe this is a refurbished unit, that something's happened with it, and that I was more than entitled to receive a replacement unit. So Minidisc, after me writing back to them and saying that no, what I had sent back, the failed unit, included all boxes, and I re-forwarded the supports with the photos of me reboxing that unit, which had failed. They then came back to me really quickly, oh, there's been a miscommunication, and we're going to send you all the boxes. So that will come subsequent to today, because this was originally sent out with no boxes. Then they said, oh, they'll express post me the boxes. So why would you keep the manufacturer's box and packaging? It does not make sense to me, and I don't believe this is a new unit. They're telling me that I'll be able to identify this unit to the box, which I don't believe is possible. And I don't think this is a fair resolution for a major fault. So I'll take another video when I receive another packet from Minidisc with apparently the boxing for this unit, which they are claiming and confirmed is a new unit, prior to sending this. Like, why would you take it out of all the OEM packaging? I believe this has gone through significant risk being posted like that in non-factory packaging. The factory packaging protects this device, so I reckon this is taking quite a bit of transit movement, knocking it around, potentially damaging internals what's in this, and I won't get the proper life out of this device with being treated like that, because I guess, as I see it, there are electronics which are not rugged and they're not designed to be transported like that. And that's why the manufacturer puts it in that particular packaging, so that it can be transported, because the transported one comes in all foam surround, protection on the top, protection all around it, as I had sent back to Minidisc the faulty item. So that's just an update, and that's my experience to date, and I wait to receive the factory packaging back. But I don't believe that it being presented in this with minimum to no protection within a box which is oversized in a sandwich bag is acceptable.